Being born and raised in Portland, Oregon, my parents used to introduce me to a variety of culture. One of my favorite restaurants that they used to take me to was a Lebanese restaurant in downtown Portland. The reason why I fell in love with this restaurant is because they used to make these giant calzones. Now granted, since I was young, I could not eat the entire calzone because it was so big. But in honor of that memory, I figured in this video we would make calzones. So let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is get some flour and lay it out. So you'll need some pizza dough, and this is homemade pizza dough. It's a beer pizza dough, which that is the kind I prefer. It's so much better, so much tastier. The reason why this is brown is because I ran out of all-purpose flour, and so I had to do a combo of whole wheat flour and all-purpose flour, but don't worry, you don't have to if you don't like that. You can do all-purpose, or you can buy dough from the store, or whatever you prefer. I'm just breaking this in half so I can start rolling this dough out. I'm gonna just try to get it pretty thin. Okay, that looks pretty good. And you kind of want to work fast because the dough tends to dry up if you don't work too fast. But I am obviously I'm gonna roll out both pieces. All right, so this is the second one, and you can roll out pretty thin because just remember it does rise in the oven. Okay, so now I'm gonna start adding the ingredients into the middle, into the center. I am going to make a combo, you know, like a meat lovers type of calzone, but you can choose whatever one you want. I'm just gonna add some basic pizza sauce, and this is just some homemade pizza sauce that I just made real fast, but you can obviously use some from a jar. That is fine. And you wanna just put ingredients kinda on only half of this because we're not making a pizza. We'll still have to fold it over. And then I'm gonna add some peppers. But obviously you can make whatever kind you want. And then these are chopped up olives. Another one that I like to make, a chicken pesto one. These are some chopped up onions. Another one I like to make is a barbecue chicken calzone. That's really tasty too. And then some chopped up mushrooms, and then some sausage. I just cooked up some sausage. And of course, this is my favorite sausage, some maple sausage. You guys know I love that kind. And then some bacon. And then I'm gonna add some mozzarella, like a lot, because I love it cheesy. Now, my kids love it when I make the Canadian bacon calzone. That is their favorite. Now, I'm just gonna get the sides a little bit wet with some water, just because the dough can dry out and you wanna make sure it does stick. And then you can fold it over and then squish it down on the sides. And then I fold it over. That's how you're supposed to do it. You just fold it over like that. Just kind of fold it. This keeps everything in place. Now you want to get a cookie sheet and just use some cooking spray and just spray it so it doesn't stick. And then lift your calzone up and put it on your pan. And now I'm going to make the other one up. And this is just some garlic butter. So I minced some garlic and melted it in some butter. And you'll want to just brush it all over the top. And then you want to take a knife and poke about 3 holes in the top. And these are just air vents, basically just to help the moisture escape. If not, it tends to open up on the side, and then it kind of comes out on the side, and you don't really want it to come out on the side. And so you'd rather have the air vents on the top. And then the last step is just to take some Parmesan cheese and just kind of sprinkle it on the top. This is what it looks like on the pan. Now you want to put your calzones / giant pizza pockets in the oven at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, so it has been cooking for 30 minutes, so let's check it. Ooh, perfect. As you can see, the liquid is escaping, which is a good indication that it is done. Plus, you can feel it and it has hardened up perfectly. So you just want to take it out and just set it up here for about 10 minutes, just to let it rest before you can dig into it. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed making one of my childhood memory recipes. So let's give it a try. So I took half of it, as you could see, and I gave half of it to my son. So he's eating that right now. And that will definitely fill him up, and this will definitely fill me up. So I'm just gonna dip it in some marinara sauce that I made. I got a little bit of a sausage and a little bit of cheese and a little bit of the marinara. Olive. My favorite. And I forgot to tell you guys in the last video that I do have a P.O. box now. It is in the description box if you want to send me stuff. I know some of you guys have been asking to send me spices from your country. And just remember, if you send me spices, I would love a recipe along with it. Thank you guys so much for visiting my channel and supporting it by subscribing. Please like this video if you liked it and come back again. Bye, and see you in the next video.